Hey Cancer, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. I'm just going to let Spirit guide the reading this week, but I'm going to start with an astrology card and a situation card to get a feel for what is going on with you. All right, so that's the astrology card right there. Okay, and then I'm going to use one of my cards from my enhanced tarot deck here, which will give us a feel for what, your situation might be here. All right, so let's see, what do we have? All right, so we have water energy. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? All right, so we've got Saturn energy, wisdom. So, I feel like, you might be receiving some inner wisdom. You might be receiving some downloads, maybe from your dreams. You might be evolving to some type of knowing. Let's see what this wisdom has to do with, shall we? What do we have here? A loss. All right, so you've experienced some type of loss, and it has actually been a learning experience for you in some way. It's created some type of realization for you, and we're going to dive into this and see what this is about, okay? All right, so the first card here represents you. The second card represents how you might be dealing with another person. The third card represents communication. The fourth card represents what are the circumstances around this. And then the fifth card speaks to how the situation is evolving. Okay, so we're going to pull these over a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's see what is going on for you, Cancer. What is going on? So this is you. And then we have the Hierophant. Okay, so first and foremost, you could be dealing with a Taurus. But this could be that you might have had a loss of a marriage or a loss of a commitment, or you might have lost something because you really just didn't know where your heart was committed at the time. And because of indecision or stalling or just circumstances in general, something went away instead of coming towards you. So let's look at the circumstances around this. And then we have the World. So this is a card of Capricorn. So again, you might be dealing with a Capricorn. I feel like the circumstances were set up so this could potentially come together. The World is a happy ending. The World is a satisfying coming together, a completion. So this might have been a loss that ultimately ends up being a gain. Okay, a realization that something was completed here because you might have had a really hard time making a decision about where your heart was truly committed. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? This would represent your connection with somebody else right now. Okay, so we have communication. So when it comes to another person, whatever communication has happened between you and this other person, it feels like it led to some type of loss, but it also led to some type of gained wisdom on your part. So communication is coming up here for both of you. This might say that one or both of you have been in communication with each other. We'll see what that's about. This card is actually about communication. So let's see. And then we have Judgment. Okay, so there might be some communication about wanting to give something a second chance, or wanting, wanting a do-over. I don't know that this is coming from you, though. I feel like it's coming from the other person. So how is this evolving, if it is at all? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. So where in the past you felt like you couldn't make a decision, you felt like you didn't really know where your heart was committed when it came to this person or this situation, I feel like now you know. However, you may not be taking any action. You might know the direction you want to go in, but I always call this card the no action card, because there's intention here. There's intention because you know what it is that you want now, where in the past you did not. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So we definitely need clarification here. So I want to get one for the Hierophant, one for this Eight of Wands, this communication, and one for this Two of Wands. So the Hierophant, and then we have the Eight of Swords. So by not really knowing what direction you wanted to go in, I feel like this is past energy. You didn't know where your heart was truly committed, who had the key to your heart, or what the key to your heart was. Maybe you didn't even know, and this left you feeling stuck, like you couldn't move forward. All right, now the energy between you and another person is around communication, or around the journey here. And then we have the Two of Swords. So the last communication between you and somebody felt blocked. You might have felt blocked, or they might have felt blocked. Somebody here felt like the other person's heart was blocked off. Being that you felt stuck and you didn't know where your heart was committed, I feel like this was you. So you might have communicated to this person, that you just don't know what it is that you want right now. And, for that reason, maybe we shouldn't move forward, indicating a loss. I feel like if you did this, I feel like the wisdom came fairly shortly after this. All right. And then there's communication around Judgment. So somebody either tried to get you back, or you tried to get somebody else back. You tried to rectify a situation. And let's get a card on Judgment. The Star. So this is card of Aquarius. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, an Aquarius. But I feel like this, like I said, I feel like this wisdom, whatever it is for you, came in shortly after some type of realization. And you realize that somebody was your heart's desire, and you want to give it another try. All right, so let's get one on the Star. And then King of Pentacles. So another card of Taurus. So you decided where you wanted to direct your heart's energy, and you wanted to fix this. You wanted to make somebody else happy, make yourself happy by making somebody else happy, share what you had to offer, what you had to give. In the past, you weren't ready. You were stuck in a situation where you didn't know what direction you wanted to go in. Okay? Barney, stop it. Hey, stop it. Shh. It's the lawn guys. They're out there right now. Um, so this is about how this situation is evolving. You do know what direction you want to go in right now. And then we have, look at this, 5 of Cups. But you know that there's a loss right here that has to be cleaned up. You don't know if you can do it. 3 of Cups here. We've got 3 empty cups. You're looking at maybe a mess that you created. Maybe this is the other person. Who knows? But whoever created the situation, whoever, put up this block to their heart is now dealing with a situation of loss. This 2 of Cups connection here is more than likely still here, but there was some type of completion where we could have had some really happy circumstances here, but somebody chose to end it. It might have been you. I feel like you want a second chance. You would like a chance to rectify this and offer who you really are. Something was preventing you from being who you really were in the past. And it just led to a completion instead of a happy ending. Okay. Let's get a specific on this loss. And then we have, wow, we have the Empress. So this is the 3rd card of Taurus, but this is also Libra energy. So what you felt you lost is either your divine feminine, the person that you see as your ideal person, ideal partner. You felt like you lost this person. Okay. And you have gained some wisdom about this particular situation or person since this occurred. All right. And even though you know what you want to do right now, you know you have to go through a loss in order to, you have to deal with the loss of this before you can move forward. 5 of Pentacles, another card of loss, being left out in the cold. So if you left somebody out in the cold in the past, it feels like that the tables have turned and you're feeling that energy right now. Let's get one more on the 2 of Swords. Knight of Wands. So what that's telling me is the reason that you might have blocked your heart in the past was because you just, Knight of Wands, just like with the Hierophant, you just didn't know what direction you were going in. And I feel like you do now, but now the tables have turned and somebody is either holding on to a grudge here or just is afraid to give it another shot. It's not to say that they won't. Let's get one more on the 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. Ace of Cups. So ultimately, this person, I feel like, will give you another chance if that's the situation, or you're going to give somebody another chance. You're going to, offer a full cup here. But think about this before you do it. Make sure that your cup is full on its own without needing anyone else to fill it. All right? That's really important, especially if you block somebody or kind of shut them down for a period of time. Make sure your cup is full before you offer it. All right, so I want to use these cards here. We're going to get one card for you, one card for your person. One card for you, one card for them. For you, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional support, spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. So maybe this situation is flipped. Maybe this happened to you. All right. But it feels like your heart was hurting no matter what role you played in this. And somebody else's heart was hurting. So, this is the energy of giving you emotional support, but I feel like also the other person too. What do we have here? Look at forgiveness heals. This person over here, whoever this might be you, this might be the other person, okay? Somebody here is struggling with forgiveness because their heart was hurt, okay? It says time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So if whoever needs to forgive can forgive, I feel like there can be a beautiful, satisfying outcome here for both of you. Because this is definitely about a loss of somebody that was very, very important to you. And this person, I feel like, was very, they thought you were very important to them as well. Okay? All right. Cancer, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, definitely reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right? Thanks so much. Have a great week. Bye.